What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here. And they're starting to click for Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Now, I understand he's still under the 500-yard mark for the season as a rookie, but he obviously entered a situation where he became the wide receiver 3 in an offense that's been in a lot of 12 and 13 personnel. But what we've seen over these last 6-7 weeks is growth. We've seen him understand the offense. We've seen him make plays in all three phases, things he did at Ohio State. And I think it's just a matter of time before he has that sort of breakout finish to the season. So let's take a look at the film room and see how things are clicking with Jaxon Smith-Njigba. All right, guys, so we go into the film room taking a look at JSN in really the second, third, I guess you could call it, of the season here. And just really just seeing everything click, right? And it starts in the Cincinnati game. Simple little hitch route. Gino's throwing this to him. And really what the detail here with Smith-Njigba is this front foot, right? As the ball's arriving, we're ready to attack post-catch, right? And that generates him, 4 or 5 yards after the catch with two defenders right near him, right? It's the little things with JSN in all three phases that have mattered, and you're seeing that now. Up top, running a 7-stop route, right? Use your hands at the top. Generate some separation. He does that, and he's done a really nice job, and you see it in the metrics that he's winning a good amount against man coverage right now on the perimeter and in the slot. Up top, throw him the ball up top, right? Like, give him a chance to make a play after the catch, right? He's really good at planting, but as the ball arrives, what do great yak players do? Yards after catch, run after catch players, they make the first man miss. JSN does an exceptional job at that, and you can see it now just translating in the league. Here they're motioning him out of the backfield. Gino wants this throw, no secret, and I think he wants the JSN to attack this in the air, back shoulder. JSN just keeps running. Just clearly a miscommunication there, and I think that's part of just like, oh yeah, like he's still a rookie, he's learning, and you see it there with a bad interception that feels like it was probably just a miscommunication over anything else. Really like this too, right? That this kind of stuff is why JSN, I thought, was going to be a Seahawk, right? Like, this is why a lot of people mocked him here, is because, okay, looks like middle field closed. Looks like a cover 3 type of look here. JSN just breaks off his route just behind this zone defender, and we're winning over the middle of the field, right? Picking up chunk plays in the intermediate part of the field. That's where I thought JSN was going to win a lot of his routes and win a lot in the league, and right there is why. How about this? Show up as a blocker, right? I think that's why guys like Jake Bobo are on the field for them, and why they're in a lot of 12 and 13. They would like guys who can block for the run game. How about blocking for your tight end? Show that you're willing and able, so that you can have that sort of attitude out there that you need to just be an effective blocker. Just give that effort, and he's doing that. Here, again, a little bit of outside leverage, so it makes it easier for him to win this crosser, but really just to square him up and kind of keep that defender with outside leverage, all it's going to take is then we're going to stack the defender. Needed to do that. Gives you options now. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? And then snap the route off once you've stacked. And this is a separation win for me, at least in terms of route running on a crossing route over the middle of the field. This, I think, another miscommunication. I think he's reading this defender. And I assume if the defender just stays with outside leverage, you're not going to run your route through this defender. I assume that's what he's thinking and why the route snaps off. Gino does not think he is snapping this route off in this sort of stick route and sitting down. He does not think he's sitting down. He's still throwing this outside the numbers. Really should have been a pick 6. Again, the miscommunication, still figuring things out a little bit as a young receiver. Here, easy slant route win, right? Stem at the outside leverage defender, right? Keep him guessing. Boom, win on the route right there. Really easy. Easy slant winner, right? All the best route runners can win that route easily. Game-winning touchdown against the Browns, right? A little bit of a high throw, no problem. We've seen Garrett Wilson do this thing as well. Leap, and then explode once you've landed on the ground. Obviously, DK gives him some assistance here in blocking for him, but He needs to make this guy miss, right? He needs to somehow win. And it's around the perimeter, right? Short area burst, scoring a game-winning touchdown. That's the type of yak player he is. We know he's that player, right? It's obvious. You can see it. Against the Ravens, not an easy team to pass against. Seattle found that out the hard way for most of this game. Really like this, though. That short area burst into the stem, right? Enough to stack and then win on this out route, right? It's not a lot of space. It's not a lot of separation, but it's enough, right? If Geno wanted to go this direction to him. I think this is one of the better reps that JSN's had, I think, to this point right here. And it's just a slot fade. And it's just using your hands to stack and get on top of the defender, right? Throws up. Now, JSN, great tracker of the football, slows it down. Late hands, attack the catch point, right? Give yourself some space at the catch point any way you can. He does that really well, right? Slows to track it in, and then spins out and nearly might have had a potential touchdown for himself there. Again, just great feel once the ball arrives for Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Here, we're just basically stemming at Roquan Smith, one of the better linebackers in the league. And Geno just wants to make a leverage throw, right, to the outside of Roquan Smith. And it's an exceptional throw, right? But now it's your job as a receiver to survive through contact against one of the better linebackers in the league. No problem. JSN's got you there, right? Now, this is another advantageous look Seattle's giving JSN, right? Where we're in 11, right? Lockett, JSN, DK. 5 DBs for Washington, 1 linebacker. Well, what we'll do is out of this bunch look, we'll have the tight end release outside, giving our wide receiver an advantageous matchup against the linebacker. No way linebacker's going to keep up with him on a crosser. Easy win for JSN, right? And when you have this kind of space to operate after the catch, you're picking up 10, 12 yards with little issue, right? I love the effort plays too, right? Another high throw. Shouldn't be shocking. Leaping at the catch point. Surveying as you land to make a move. Does that. Fight through contact. Didn't quite pick up the first here, but I love the effort that he gives on really every play. It's great to see. This is a great call. Motion disrupts communication here, and it's an elite throw by Geno. JSN just has to get the feet in, right? Late hands, good tracking of the football. Just got to find a way to get that second foot in. The process is really, really exceptional other than getting that second foot down. This is really good. This is really good, by the way, for JSN here. Okay. Little bit of a rub, right? You're kind of hoping that these two defenders get in some conflict, but really it's a quick square, right, in the release. Inside stem, use that short area burst you have, and really now the defender's outside leverage, it's over, right? You have enough speed to win this crossing route. Easy separation on a key third down, by the way. It's just, he makes separation look really easy. So here, a stack, right? Like it's zone, but he does a good job getting on top of the defender quickly with little resistance in terms of contact. We're going to win down the field. Now, Geno, buddy, off the back foot, falling away. No idea why he threw this, to be honest. I don't know if he thought he could get this into space, but again, good tracking by JSN. Slows, realizes, okay, I got to go attack the catch point. Phenomenal job. There are some receivers, right, young players who they want the ball to come to them. Really nice by JSN, showing you that, yeah, he was a three-phase player at Ohio State. I can go win the ball in the air through contact, no problem. I got you. I will help my quarterback out, right? Treat everything as a vertical route. Does so here. And obviously it's a pretty nice speed turn by the corner, but you generate some separation on the out route. Nice simple route there, but with good pad level, good intentions in terms of pressing vertically. Really nice there. Now, stem at the defender who has outside leverage. Then you accelerate once you get in a vertical stem. Snap the route off at the top once you've pseudo stack the defender, right? And then work back to the ball. Separation. Couldn't ask for anything else, right? This is that easy. Same thing, right? Slow, accelerate, good route pacing, and then just a really nice job. Sink the hips and win through that route break transition with ease. Simple one here as well, right? Get the defender to move to the outside. Does so here. Outside release. Squares up. Great hand usage to combat the jam. And now we're off to the races in terms of winning the route over the middle of the field. Really nice. Shows you that he can be combative in terms of how he handles his releases, how he handles press coverage. Showing you that, yeah, he can play in the perimeter. So here, I think the San Francisco game, things were moving really fast for him. Some struggles. This one with route spacing, I can't imagine DK's in the wrong running this dig. I think it's got to be on the young cat, right? Not sure where he's going. Not sure why we're driving a lot of guys into really tight quarters there. Not sure what that is, right? Simple. Commit OPI, right? Use your physicality at the top of the route. Love that there. No problem with that. Okay. Obviously, many will know this play. Geno knows, right? This is he stacked the defender, right? He's got the win in this scenario. Geno throws it. JSN realizes, whoops, okay, he threw it to the inside. I'll just make that real nice slight adjustment. Find the ball, track it. Arrogant hands, one-handed catch. Sick play. Sick play. Would love to see JSN winning down here more in the red zone. Right, I think the pad level was good to sell vertically. He just gets tugged. This is a penalty. Okay? It's a penalty. Corner pulls on him to slingshot himself into the play. I think that should have been, a flag that's thrown. Now the Dallas game. This is a game where you go, okay, he could have had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. Very, very easily. Here, really nice route concept, right? Defender got in a bad place on this whip route. Let him cook after the catch. Make the first man miss. Easy stuff. Easy work for JSN. Up top here, really good job winning the corner route, right? Easy stack. We are just inches from this being a first touchdown for him in this game, right? It's just outside of his reach for it to be touchdown number 1. Here, rocker step at the top, right? Work through contact. You've creating windows for your QB to throw it to. Almost another touchdown, and does draw a penalty there, which leads to a touchdown on the next play. Again, simple stuff. Win the out route, right? Press vertically, right? Good pad level. We'll go back to this one really quickly, right? Selling this is almost a slot fade. Snap the route off easily, and then body turns as the ball arrives, right? Adjusting to your throw, then giving yourself an advantageous look after the catch, right? He's squared up to attack post-catch already. Weird formation, right, with the three stacked here. But again, JSN, good pad level, dipping through contact. Acceleration and burst. Stack. Turn your head. Use your head and shoulders. Be a route salesman, right? Get him going inside just a little bit to win this corner route, and he does it. Fights through contact, draws a flag, and we are just, again, inches from that being a touchdown. It's all over the film. Okay, inside leveraged corner and Gilmore, right? Fade route, right? Corner's obviously going to limit the throwing window. Looks up for the fade, dip, under contact, burst through a curvilinear track, and open here, potentially, if Geno didn't need to get rid of this ball quickly, to Metcalf, where this is route running separation and another potential touchdown that could have gone his way. Late in the game here, again, pad level, everything's selling vertically. As soon as the cornerback turns, as soon as you get him to turn to run with you vertically, snap the route off. Good blind spot manipulation. Once again, leaping at the catch point, but it sets yourself up to plant and explode once you land and get a few yards after the catch. So JSN's doing so many things right. There are still things, I think, getting on the same page with Geno Smith in terms of coverage looks and maybe where Geno wants to leverage his throws. and some things with route spacing for sure. However, you see all of the things that made JSN a great NFL draft prospect showing up now. Before the catch, route running separation skills, release skills, catch point stuff, tracking the ball, late hands, going to attack the catch point, and then setting himself up with great footwork post-catch. It's all clicking for JSN right now. It's just a matter of time. The breakout's coming, 100 yards, touchdowns. It's going to be there eventually. We're going to see it, I think, in one of these last 5 games, if not more. So hope you guys enjoyed this video on JSN. If you did, throw a like down there, subscribe if you're new. Plenty more content coming very soon. I will catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.